I have a business called The Rubbish Whisperer, and we source and make products that replace single-use plastics. So our main two products are reusable produce bags, which we make here in Christchurch, and paper straws, which we import and sell to cafes and restaurants. I was living in Nepal and Bangladesh for a year, and when I was there, you see a lot of rubbish around because they don't have a pickup collection. And I realised that in New Zealand we make a lot more rubbish than they make there, but because it's taken away every 2 weeks, we don't have to confront how much rubbish we produce. The Rubbish Whisperer started as an information platform. Then I discovered that it was more fun and easier to sell products than it is to sell information. So I moved into selling products that make it really easy for people to cut down on their plastic without having to change their lifestyle very much. Recycling is massively complicated. It's a hard thing to do, and it's a lot easier to stop producing that rubbish in the first place by switching out a product. Using a reusable produce bag instead of a plastic bag, using a compostable bamboo toothbrush instead of a plastic toothbrush. You don't have to change how you live. All you have to do is replace one product with another product, and you can make a really big positive environmental difference. I didn't know what a social enterprise was when we started the company. The whole way that the company is set up makes it a social enterprise, so everything we do has a positive environmental impact. Because we manufacture the produce bags in New Zealand, we employ locals, so we employ 13 women who sew for us, and if we were just importing the bags, we wouldn't be able to employ those 11 people. We pay our contractors and our employees the living wage, because it's the right thing to do. We also donate 1% of sales to local community and environmental projects, basically a self-imposed tax to offset the negative environmental effects of just having a business. There's always going to be an environmental effect, and the reason it's sales and not profit is because you can easily greenwash profit. We could just the company could never make a profit, and then we would never have to donate anything. If all businesses respected their workers by paying them well and considered the environment and the environmental effects, all businesses would be a social enterprise. If businesses in New Zealand are social enterprises, then we have more jobs in the country, we have more money going into the local economy, we have more people concerned about the environment and looking after the environment by giving back, and New Zealand would be a better place. If your company is making a profit, then how much money do the shareholders in your company really need? Like, do they need to be earning, or the directors, do they need to be earning $300,000 a year, or could they earn $250,000, and then you've got $50,000? Christchurch seems to be really good at supporting new businesses. All ranges of businesses can be social enterprises. For example, my business as accountants is a social enterprise business. And you might think, how could you be a social enterprise and an accountant? They use their accounting skills to support other social enterprises. And a social enterprise does good things while making a profit. So if you set up as a charity, then you always have to look for funding, whereas if you're a business that is trying to do good things, then you make your money by selling a product or a service. It's really fun developing new products and getting them to market. I like that people want to come and work for us. We've never had to advertise a job. People just come and say, can I work for you, which is great. So we also sell products that New Zealand companies make. We focus on products that we've tried, that we really like, that cut down on plastic, that are made by New Zealand companies. I created it while I had other jobs. When it got to a point where it felt like it was going to could be an actual company, then I started working on it more and more until it became full-time. So it's sort of been a full-time job for the last 2 years. Say yes to curiosity, say yes to social enterprise, say yes.